Hello guys, it's been a while. I think it's been over a month since I've done the last video when I was kind of promising to do this saying no to dad bod series. Now I don't get loads of views, so I know most people don't really care whether I'm posting a video or not, but there was a couple of people who has mentioned the fact that, oh, I thought you were going to do a wee bit of the YouTube stuff. So I just thought I'd give everybody a wee bit of an update, and along with the title, like, is this worth it? Is the whole pursuit of leanness worth it? So the whole thing about saying no to dad bod was, obviously, if you go back and watch that original video, was the whole fact about kind of letting myself go and stuff like that. I've not quit, I'm far from it. I am way on schedule. The photo shoot's still going ahead in 3 weeks. In fact, I'll show you some gym footage from the day just so it's not me just talking, so here we go. So the thing about this is, when I'm saying is it worth it, is because when you pursue leanness, I get loads of clients with this problem, but when you pursue some sort of leanness, it is extremely difficult, and this has been without a doubt the most challenging time in terms of getting lean that I've ever had. I mean, people that know me know that I've been lean many times. I obviously, for a boxing background, done bodybuilding. I've done different things. I've went through several physical transformations. In fact, I think I'll be known as the Carluke Chris Gethin by this point. I've had to change my body that many times. So this one's been so much more difficult because it's not just me anymore. It's having a family. It's having Ruth. It's having JJ. It's having Frank, like the baby and the dog. It's been really challenging because I'm just not at my best. And there's a lot of guilt that's gone with this. I mean, kind of works fell by the wayside. I still give my clients more, but everything's kind of fell by the wayside because I get so hyper focused on this kind of stuff. I really do. I get so focused on giving my absolute utmost and giving my best. And the thing is, when you say is it worth it, it's probably not. I mean, if you're going to go on stage, and I'm doing this for a photo shoot, but if you're going to do things, then it really means something to you. Like, when you pursue leanness, you really have to be doing it for a reason, and I'm doing it for a reason, but most people are not going to dig this deep. They're just not. And the thing that is about it all is, no matter what, is you just never feel good enough. Like, when I'm looking at these videos right now, I'm thinking to myself, I'm just not lean enough. I'm just not going to look how I want to look. I mean, people will be like, oh, you're crazy. Other folk will say you're a skinny wee guy. The people that don't know you, that maybe watch your YouTube and come across this channel or whatever, look at the state, you're so small. But when you look at guys like, again, Chris Bumstead, when you compare yourself to those kind of people, you're always going to be, it's just not realistic. And I think that's kind of why I'm making this video, because I'm thinking, like, people need to understand, when I look back on this with 3 weeks to go, that just not in a good place. Like, when I was in the gym today, I felt really good, I looked really good. I watched these videos back, I look at myself in the mirror when I'm here and I think I look like absolute shit, and it's an absolute head mess. It really is. And the reason why I've not been posting videos is I've just been that tired. I'm being honest, I've just been that tired. I've been so shattered I can't even put any words, that I've not got any energy to do anything else. Between trying to be the best dad I could be at this moment in time, between trying to work with my clients, and just trying to do overall work, try to be a good partner and all that kind of stuff, and all that stuff is suffering. All that stuff is truly suffering. It really is. And there's a lot of guilt that's gone along with it. So it's one of those ones. I'm hoping that it'll be worth it. I hope when I see the final product that I'm really happy. So basically, what I'm going to say with this channel updates, I'll probably not post any videos again until this is over, and then I might go into what I did to make this happen. Like, if the physical transformation is good enough, then I'll post it. I'll describe to folk and explain to them exactly what I did, kind of play by play, for someone to go from being pretty out of shape and having a dad bod to being pretty lean and being in pretty good shape. I'm probably not going to get into the kind of shape that I'm never going to want to get, but when you've got someone like Chris Bumstead as a person that you would look at and go, Jesus Christ, these guys are just Adonises, you're never going to get there, and there needs to be an element of realism, right? So basically, as well, what I'm saying about the future of the channel, this is when I'm getting really excited, right? I find it very hard to get my personality across on YouTube. Always have done. Feel like I'm going to be judged. I even feel like I talk really different, and I really don't mean to sound like that. But what I'm got planned for this channel is to make it a lot more fun, and I've got loads of challenges that I've set myself between now and the end of the year that I think people are really going to want to watch. I really do. Some really hard ones, some really fun ones, and I'm hoping it gets the channel kind of up and noticed and stuff like that. I'm going to really try and make it entertaining. I'm going to try and really put myself out there, and I'm really going to try and make a go of it, and this is my declaration of it. So the 19th of June, this is when I decided that the future of the channel is going to be really different. I'm going to really start pursuing and doing things that I want to do. There's always an element with me with how I put myself across on YouTube. You don't want to say anything too out of line. You don't want to come across like a bit of an asshole or like a bit of an ego and stuff like that. But I do want to have fun with it, and I always feel like I hold myself back. I always feel like I'm holding back for what I really want to say on this. And even making videos like this, I know this will probably only get about, like, you're lucky if it's going to get about 40 views, 50 views, and I'm hoping I'm going to look back on this when I really start pushing the channel. It's the end of July, where the end of July, start of August, you'll start seeing some really good stuff coming out, and I'm really excited about it. But hopefully, if the channel really starts to take off, that I can look back on this and go, oh God, like, you've changed so much from then. So that's the goal. So right now I'm basically setting goals. I'm setting goals of that YouTube is something I really want to pursue. I love doing this. It's just that sometimes when I'm doing this kind of thing and I've got this lack of energy and I can't really provide any sort of entertainment, people are going to click off. People don't really watch the videos anymore anyway because they're kind of bored. And it's just trying to change that. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. So again, just to recap, update is that there's 3 weeks to go. There's 3 weeks to go to have a photo shoot. Am I happy about where I'm at right now? Sometimes. Like, sometimes I can look at myself in the gym, I look really lean, I look really good, and I feel quite confident. And then the next minute I feel like I'm disgusting, I'm fat, I'm thin, and this is what it's like when you're getting lean, by the way. Your head absolutely plays with you. So we'll see how it goes. I'll come on after the transformations kind of happened and talk about it. And if I'm really happy with the results and people want to know how did you do that, like what did you do to make that happen, then we'll make a video on it and we'll talk about it. But if that doesn't really happen, then the future of the channel, I think everybody, if you don't subscribe to this, I know I put this up on Instagram stories, but if you don't subscribe, please do me a wee favour and just subscribe, like the video, and then it just lets me kind of know that people are interested. Put the wee notification bell on, that always really helps, because I promise I've got some really good stuff planned and it's going to be really entertaining. You'll probably see a big change in my personality as well. I'm going to let my personality come out a wee bit more, but I just want to keep you updated. I'm still on track. I'm still giving it my absolute all. I don't even know if you see a physical difference in me just yet, just looking at me. But I'm really excited about where things are going, and I'm almost there. But I hope you're all well and hope you're all good, and I'll speak to you again very soon.